Welcome back to another video. How are you guys doing? Hope everyone is doing fine. I know this year holiday was a bit different, but hopefully the earth is recovering. Lot of you may already started pack the suitcase and ready to explore the world. Before exploring the world, let's learn some interesting facts and information about one of the best tourist attractive country in the world. Yes, I am talking about Switzerland. Here is a mix of informative and interesting facts to prepare you for visiting or living in Switzerland. Test yourself on how many of these top Swiss facts you know. Switzerland is approximately 41,277 square kilometers, and its population is 8.67 million. Comparing it to US states, California is almost 10 times bigger than Switzerland, or nearly the size of Vermont and New Hampshire combined. Switzerland is one of the only two countries to have a square flag. The Vatican has the only other square flag in the world. The Swiss flag is a red square with a white cross in the center. Swiss law prohibits owning social pets unless you have two of them. This makes it illegal in Switzerland to keep just one guinea pig, mouse, ferret, fish, canary, pig, or other social creature. With the world's most stringent animal welfare laws, Switzerland judges isolation for such animals as abuse. This has sparked services such as a lawyer who defends animals and a pet renting service in case one of a pair dies and the owner wants to avoid a pet buying cycle to abide by the pairing law. Switzerland is one of the world's best places to be born, live, and be happy. According to consistently high rankings in global reports, Switzerland was ranked the world's happiest country in 2015, and came second in 2016, after Denmark, out of 156 countries, according to the Economist Intelligence Unit's latest Where to Be Born Index, 2013, Switzerland was the best country to be born. Albert Einstein developed his famous formula E=mc2 in Switzerland. He developed his theory of relativity while studying and living in Bern, after renouncing his German citizenship to avoid military duty. The Swiss eat more chocolate than any other nation in the world. They eat a record of around 11 kilograms per year. Chocolate is a major Swiss export with 18 Swiss chocolate companies. They have also invented techniques like conching and tempering to perfect the art of chocolate making. Do you love coffee? Coffee in Zurich is the most expensive in the world. Switzerland was also the origin of instant coffee when the Nestle company, started by Swiss businessman Henry Nestle in 1867, created Nescafé in 1938. Switzerland has 7,000 lakes. Switzerland's lakes are the best ones to swim in, and you have plenty to choose from. With an area of 580.03 square kilometers, Lake Geneva is the largest lake in Switzerland. The tallest gravity dam is located in the Swiss Alps. With a height of 935 feet and with a total weight of 15 million tons, the Grande Dixence is the world's highest gravity dam. It collects melting water from the surrounding glaciers and can hold up to 400 billion liters of water. This dam took more than 10 years to construct, and it is heavier than the Great Pyramid of Egypt. If you're wondering about the festival in Switzerland, there is a hot air balloon festival. Each January, a colorful 9-day-long hot air balloon festival takes place in the Château d'Aux in the Vaud Alps. It started in 1979, and every year this festival includes Kids' Day, where balloons are in the shape of cartoon characters, hot air balloon rides, and a nighttime show. Switzerland is a very beautiful country, so it's very hard to make a list of top 10 tourist attraction places, but I still managed to make one for you guys. with the help of my friends, well-wishers, and some online research. So here are the top 10 places you must visit if you go Switzerland. Zurich is Switzerland's largest city, which attracts travelers interested in culture since it boasts more than 50 museums and over 100 art galleries. When visitors get tired of shopping for internationally famous Swiss brand name goods, they can take a boat ride on Lake Zurich or go hiking in the nearby mountains. Not to be missed is the Swiss National Museum, located in Fairy Tale Castle. It is dedicated to Switzerland's cultural history. Zurich may not be the country's political capital, but it's a social and economic center. Most tour itineraries will include a visit to the scenic Old Town. As Europe's most powerful waterfall, it's easy to see why Rhine Falls is one of the top things to do in Switzerland. Visitors can take in the beauty of the waterfall, located near the northern town of Schaffhausen, from several viewing decks. If you're feeling more adventurous, you can even rent a canoe and check out some nearby castles from the water. Every August, the falls host a spectacular firework display that attracts visitors from around the country as part of Switzerland's National Day celebrations. Mount Pilatus in the Lake Lucerne region is full of legends. The name of the mountain comes from a rumor that the famous biblical Roman governor Pontius Pilate may have been buried there. Medieval Europeans believed that the mountain formed as a dragon rock falling from the sky. The 2,100-meter peak offers views of the Swiss and French Alps, as well as Lake Lucerne below. The winter boasts a high-altitude Christmas market, and the summer offers hiking opportunities galore. This region can be reached with the steepest railway in the world. The mountain town of Grindelwald is the largest ski resort town in the Jungfrau region. This lovely alpine town is both a summer and winter activity region. Tourists who visit in the summer can enjoy spectacular hiking trails and some of Europe's most loved rock climbing locations. Winter tourists can ski or even try the local toboggan run. A number of locally accessible mountain peaks and passes makes this a beautiful choice for photographers and nature lovers alike. Festival lovers will love the ice sculptures at the World Snow Festival. Bern is the capital of Switzerland with beautifully retained historic features and plenty of activities. It is of the most picturesque cities in the world and the most famous place in Switzerland. Known for its architecture and design, sandstone houses, narrow streets, fountains and the medieval air make the city unique. Its historical buildings are world famous, including the entire Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. At an altitude of 542 meters above the sea level, Bern is the third highest European capital city and a great place for an adventurous journey. Stretching from Geneva in the west to Lausanne in the east, Lake Geneva is one of Switzerland's most beautiful places. From the international bustle of Geneva to the many vineyards that crawl up the hillsides around the lake, there's plenty to do in the surrounding region, and there's a lot of activity on the lake too. Windsurfing, water skiing, and kayaking are all possible for more active visitors to the area, or if you're feeling a little lazier, you can simply sit back and take in the beauty of the lake from the deck of a paddle steamer as it crosses the water. In a country with amazing scenery at every turn, it can be hard to know where to go, but one thing for certain is that you'll want to visit the Swiss National Park near Zurich. As the country's only national park, it'll give you an idea of how the Alps were before tourism. From snow-crusted glaciers to captivating meadows, this place has it all. There are plenty of hiking trails to choose from, each taking visitors past unforgettable sights. And if you're lucky, you might catch sight of some of the park's local residents. Red squirrels, ibexes, and red deer all call this park home. Lucerne, located in the German-speaking section of Switzerland, is a city that has it all: city life, a lake, and mountains. Considered one of the world's prettiest cities, Lucerne is most famous for its beautifully preserved medieval bridges, one of which dates back to 1333, and a water tower, which is said to be the most photographed bridge in Switzerland. The city is filled with traditional town squares, historic buildings, painted facades, and narrow cobbled streets lined with shops selling traditional goods. Interlaken is located between two alpine lakes, Lake Thun and Lake Brienz. Interlaken lies at the footstep of the most beautiful alpine range in all of Switzerland and arguably the whole world, making it the best places to visit in Switzerland. The scenery is truly breathtaking, with surrounding snow-capped mountains sprinkled with waterfalls, glacial lakes, and lush green alpine meadows. It's also the main transport gateway to the mountains and lakes of that region, making it an excellent base for exploring. This pyramid-shaped giant is one of the world's most photographed mountains, which means it's definitely a top place to visit in Switzerland. Standing at an impressive 4,478 meters, thrill-seeking mountaineers from around the globe descend on Switzerland to attempt the summit. If you're not feeling quite so energetic, why not stick to the cable car? The mountain is home to the highest cable car station in the Alps, which offers some excellent views of the mountain peak and beyond. It really doesn't get much more Swiss than a trip to the Matterhorn. Whether you eat Lindt chocolate in your country, or just know Switzerland's fame for chocolate production, there is no going past it. Switzerland is one of the most famous producers of chocolate in the world. What else can you make with milk besides amazing chocolate? Cheese. Swiss banking secrecy has been something we have all know about from spy films since we were kids. Switzerland has been neutral, and not involved in any wars, since 1815. Now that is amazing for a country right in the center of two world wars. What about the hugely famous Swiss Army knife? You might even have one. I have two of them. If you are here on a vacation, seriously think about taking a train ride in the Alps. The Glacier Express from St. Moritz to Zermatt is one of the most popular and spectacular, especially in winter. The scenery is amazing. Swiss watches are great in the watch industry. Most of the expensive brands are from Swiss. Rolex, Cartier, Omega, Longines, Tissot, Tag Heuer, Swatch. You probably heard about these brands. Of course, once you get over the food, the watches and the transport, what else do you think of? Mountains. If you watched this video from the first till now, you already know that how beautiful are Swiss Alps. In this video I only gave you few interesting things about this beautiful country. There is a lot more to explore and lot more to know. And I think it would be better if you write down Switzerland on your explore list and share with us your experience about visiting this heavenly place. Till then, stay healthy and enjoy every moment of your life. Subscribe to my channel to get more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. See you in next video.